Hi, this is Finn's Photos. I was lucky enough to win the Bare Bones-tacular Raffle that Bare Bones Lockpicking ran for Halloween. And it's just shown up, and I wanted to do a quick video of the unpacking. I'm not 100% sure of everything that's in there, although it's a pretty amazing gift. I want to say thanks to Bare Bones for running it. I was thrilled to hear that I'd won. It was a very generous raffle that he ran, yeah, can't wait to get into it. There is a lot in here. A bit worried about keeping it all in camera. Have to break some of the lockpicking rules and have things off camera. Sorry. Alrighty, better start. Get a bit of placement up there. Well, that is pretty cool. A Bare Bones stubby cooler with a great logo on that. Thank you for that. And these are the tweezers that they do. Three different tweezer handles, but then just a whole selection of different tweezer tips. And the cool thing is they're all plastic, so well, the tweezer tips are plastic, sorry, the tweezers are metal, but they're a tough plastic, so if you want to make any changes to them, you can sort of grind them down or shave them however you need. Another stubby cooler. Always good to have a couple. A whole load of flags and patches. In case you haven't worked out, I'm in Australia, as is Bare Bones. I have to put these around a bunch of places there. One of the molly bags here. Good for all sorts of, a good size to just sort of carry around with whatever lock you might be working on at the time, and the picks you need. Okay. Flags and a magnet. I think that might be a little pick stand. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I think that is a little stand you can pop your picks on. And some of the picks and questions now. These, I think, are called the 3 bones picks, which are the deeper set picks in 15th hour and 23rd hour. Great profiles, just for getting around tricky awarding and all of that. I think these are the radius and ulnar tension tools. The thinner one for pin and tumblers, and the thicker one for dimple locks. Very handy, and a nice full twist on them there, and some metal stock so that you can go and make whatever tension tool you might like. So you can never complain you don't have the right tension tool, because you can just always make exactly the one you need. Oh, keep going. That's a very cool key. Some fairly aggressive bitting on it. I suspect it is for this guy here, which is just a beautifully made cutaway lock, double Euro, and you can see through, so you can see what you're doing. Just really an excellent practice tool. Great for something you can pin up yourself and try different pinning combinations and difficulties in bitting and different security spools, security pins to test what you're up to, and you can see how you're going and where you might be making mistakes. For me, I'm a chronic oversetter with my pins, so it's really really an advantage to be able to go and see which pin you overset and start to think about why you might be causing that to happen. I know a lot of people might have practice locks that are made out of plastic, and what you might not realize is that because there's sort of plastic and metal wearing against one another inside those plastic locks, they don't pick like a normal lock. They can be a bit misleading, and they wear out really alarmingly quickly and in some pretty inconsistent ways. So to have a practice lock which is a real lock, which is all metal with some pretty good tolerances inside of it, is just a wonderful tool to have for learning and for practicing. And here we've got just a perfect little pinning kit. So as I said, you can change out the pins in these locks however you like. And here's just all the different kind of pins you could possibly hope for, and a few extra springs and grub screws, because you know that they're always going to sneak off when you turn your back on them. Some nice little goodies hiding in here. Wow, been really generous. A great little bottle opener, help with the stubby coolers, and I think this is a little torch. Top LED. I won't go through how to. Looks like I got to do something to get him working, but just a handy little torch. Always good to be able to get a light into a keyway and work out what you're up to in there. Overwhelming bare bones, this kit. Just an amazing kit to be giving away. So thank you again, if I don't keep saying it enough. Trying to fit it all on screen is a bit of a challenge. This is the bone roll, and some really fun things in here. So sorry, get that. We've got some dimple flags. These are pretty new for bare bones. The small and the large ones in left-hand, right-hand flags. I think anyone who's ever tried to buy dimple flags realizes how hard it is to get decent quality ones, and that you can use right out of the box. And I don't know how well you're going to be able to see. The old autofocus isn't great with this. Sorry, a bit new to the whole videoing thing. But these are finished properly. You know, right. You saw right out of the box. This is smooth. You can't feel any rough edges or machining or anything, and even into the flag as well has been finished out. So you don't have to, like with some of the cheaper ones, that you got to go through and then spend a fair amount of time on each one to make it usable inside a keyway. These are rounded, they're smooth. sharp where they need to be, and ready to go. But there's a small flag in the large in the cool fleck colours, which is awesome. Nice little set of rakes in the yoke, I think, handle, these are called. Always good to have a couple of rakes, and particularly I'm keen to sort of share some of these with our local lock sport group. So even if you might be a bit down on raking for lock sport in general, look, I think they're great to just give new people a quick open and something they can enjoy and feel like they've getting into locks and get that satisfaction of a lock popping open. So I don't think rakes are anything to be hidden away, and certainly a great tool to share with new pickers. And there's a number of locks as part of the high belts that you need to rake first before you pick them, to show that you've reset the pins, like the Medicos. And I've got a Medico I still need to learn how to pick. These are the femurs, which are really cool. They're the tool that can accept you can always use these as they are. Nothing wrong picking with them as they are, but these are a nice way just to make it a little bit more comfortable grip, something a bit bigger in your hand, and comfortable for longer pins. They can take longer picking sessions. They can take a lot of different types of picks, and they're held in place with crub screws, which I think are the guides in there. So nice to get a black and a white one, and can certainly put whatever of the Bare Bones picks, as well as pretty much any Sparrows or whoever else makes plain metal picks will fit in there, and you can swap them out easily as you're going. This is just a treasure trove. And here, tension tools for the dimple picks. You can get away with some of the regular tension tools with your dimple picks, but it is nicer to have these larger Z bars in particular. The fatter ones within the kit, and then some coloured bands just to keep your dimple flags, so you remember which ones are which. It is great to have those all in the kit. Quickly open here, just more and more picks. Oh God, this is just the whole everything you could need in one go. Probably doesn't look as big as it is, but there must be some 20 odd picks hiding in here. It's the full set of the picks that they offer in 23 thou and 15 as well. Rakes, the medium hook. The medium hook from Bare Bones is really cool. It's got that sort of nice sharp gem lift on it, I guess, gem-like lift, a little bit different to the gem, but I really like it. It's easy to sort of coming back in the keyway, and you can find the pins as you go, and then when you're angling up, I find that you're then angling up on the flat of the pick, and it just helps me not fall off the pin, which is still a problem I'm trying to get past, but goodness, it's yeah. So half diamonds and short hooks and city rakes, and the medium hooks, the defrost diamonds, and then the rakes again, without the handles this time, and of course always able to pop them in the theme to make it a bit more comfortable. Another swag of tension tools. A great little set of Topper Kiwi ones with all the sizes you're going to need, and a little bit of ridging just to help keep them caught up in the top keyway with that. How are we doing? I haven't seen this one before, but just a nice little hard case, lots of pouches, keep everything together, keep everything happy with that. And then not 100% sure in here. I think it is a swag of stickers. I've asked for a bunch of stickers from Bare Bones just to be able to hand out at our Canberra Lock Sport group, so just some links to the website to help newcomers find where the tools are. So yeah, that is I think all of it. There's a chance I've missed something, and I'm sorry if I have. But this is just an amazing giveaway that Bare Bones did. I'm really excited to have been able to win. Very grateful for it. Keen to include some of this into my kit, but also really keen to be able to share some of this with our new pickers at our local lock sport meetup when they come. We don't always have the best picks available for people to use on the meetup, so having just a whole kit that we can show them what some better quality tools are than some of the ones we have, and they can get to experience better tools and use them, and then we can point them in the right direction if they want to take it a bit further and pick up some of their own Bare Bones. But yeah, look, that's me. I think you heard me prattle on long enough. Bare Bones, thank you so much again for this. It's an unbelievable thing that you've done for our local lock sport community. You're always really active and helpful, and answer any of the stupid questions that I might have. So I really appreciate the support that you give there, and very keen to put this kit to use with myself and also with some of our new pickers. So thank you so much.